Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? It's Professional here. I apologize for the late video tonight. I tried to get this out earlier, but I just did not have time to play. But I still have this guide up today. It's for the legendary bounty for this week that came out today as part of Drip Feed on Reddit Online. And this guide is for Tobin Winfield. And let's read the poster. Wanted. Thief and politician Tobin Winfield. He is to be returned dead or alive, sought for larceny and misappropriation of public funds while entrusted as mayor. He embezzled public monies for a number of years. Reward paid for capture of Winfield, dead or alive, and return of stolen goods and monies. Cited in Thieves' Landing. Okay, so let's go after this guy. Let's watch the first cutscene for this guy, the intro cutscene, and there's also a second cutscene where you actually meet him.
Now, this gentleman, Mr. Tobin Winfield III, he's more used to signing off on bounties than being the subject of them. But no one cries when a corrupt politician gets their comeuppance. I believe he's hiding out in Thieves' Landing. Yeah, the man's a thief, but not the same kind as the rest of them down there. I'd wager he won't survive the week. From the looks of this poster, you're to recover the deeds that he stole, so make sure you find them.
Okay, so when you spawn near Thieves' Landing, he is always in the same spot every single time. That's where his cutscene starts. He's past this wooden fence right here, right near the stew pot, right behind the crate. This cutscene actually starts playing when you meet him.
I'm here. I'm here. You got me. I come willingly, but please hear me out. I'm in danger. Not from you, fine people. Rather, some cutthroats I was quite unwise to trust. I promised them the deeds that I misappropriated if they would help me flee. Now, I have it on good authority that they mean to kill me for those deeds. Protect me, and they're yours. I'll give it all back. Yes? Good. Good. Follow me. They will be here very soon.
Okay, so right after that cutscene, you have to find the deeds, and he's going to take you to them, so you can't just tie him up, you have to follow him, and if he dies at any point during this mission, before you get the deeds, it automatically fails, and you gotta restart right here to where he gets on the horse, and he can go to 3 different locations. I will show you guys those locations a little bit later. I only have 2 of the locations, I don't have the third one, but they're basically all the same concept, the same thing happens at the locations. So basically, you're gonna get ambushed 3 times. He's going to get ambushed 3 times. The first ambush is the easiest ambush to deal with. The second ambush is the hardest one to deal with. And the third one is kind of the average one, kind of in the middle. So the 2 locations that I have right here, this location, if he starts going towards this direction, this route, because it's random. You know, I've done the 5-star mission a few times, and he goes to a random spot out of those 3 locations. But if you get this specific location right here, just follow him and wait until he gets past this second bridge right here. You see this second wooden bridge? When he gets right past that second wooden bridge, what you're going to want to do is just leave him. Don't worry, he's not going to run off. As long as you don't go too far, you wait until he crosses that second wooden bridge. He'll actually stop and wait there for you. Move up, because there's going to be an ambush. There's going to be a lot of guys waiting there. And those guys aren't just going to target you, but they're going to shoot at him. They're going to shoot on sight the second they see him. And if he dies, like I said, this mission fails. And this mission, the most annoying thing is when he dies, because then you got to keep restarting the mission. I've done this mission several times, and, you know, he's died a lot when I've done it solo, because the enemies are just so aggressive in going after him. So this very first ambush, just push up ahead, let him stay behind. When you get a little bit of distance from him, he'll actually wait for you. He won't move up, and you can actually clear out this first ambush, and you don't have to worry about him dying here. The second ambush coming up, you can't really avoid that one. You can't really push up and have him stay back, but this one, you can just clear out, kill this guy right here behind this crate, get rid of him. Then to your left, there's going to be 3 guys in a wagon, 2 guys in the front seat, 1 guy in the back, get rid of him. Then what I like to do is like to cross this bridge, shoot these 2 guys, and kill them. and that's that ambush. We don't gotta worry about that ambush there. Let me show you guys the other ambush location. Now, this is the other route. This is a different route so that people don't get confused. If he goes this route right here, the second he's at this crossing right here where you see the sign, this little intersection, when he gets to that intersection, just push up, he'll wait again, push up and clear out the enemies. There's 2 guys right here on the left, but then there's a bunch of enemies right down the road. And these enemies, they will not appear on your radar. You won't see them there, but they are there down the road. They are in that wagon, and the second that he actually comes down the road, that wagon will push up towards him. So want to clear these guys out, get rid of them, kill the 2 guys in the wagon, get the 1 guy in the back seat, because if he goes up here, he's kind of stupid. He doesn't wait back, and he'll actually just rush in. He'll sprint down the road, and they'll all go after him, and they'll shoot him, and he will die, like he did right here. So in this case, right after you clear out the ambush, he's going to be going to the right side here to this rock. This is where the second ambush comes in. This is the toughest part of the mission. This is the hardest part of the mission right here. You are going to have a lot of enemies going after you. And the biggest tip, the best tip that I can give you guys in this mission is to do this mission with at least 1 friend. You can do this mission solo. I will show you guys me doing it solo also, but I highly recommend that you have at least 1 friend with you, because this part, when you have to deal with the second ambush, these guys don't appear on your radar when you are at a 5-star mission, and they will be coming from the most random directions. They'll be coming from all over the place, and they'll be charging you on horseback, and you will die pretty quickly. You will lose your health. You can see me right here, how I'm struggling with this. You know, I'm trying my best to use as much cover as I can, and even though I could probably hold down a location, the reason I'm choosing not to hold down a location, I'm running around, is because they will go after him, and they will shoot him. And the second they shoot him, like I said, he dies, and the mission fails. If the deed did not spawn, he didn't go to the deed location yet, he's on this second ambush, he dies, it's over. You gotta start from the very beginning. So that's why I'm keeping close to him, because whenever I would try to go into a piece of cover, I would try to stay back and kill them. They would all rush towards him and just kill him. So I'm running around in circles basically around him, and I'm going for as many headshots as I can. I'm using a lot of Deadeye, and I'm using up a lot of tonics, which is kind of really a waste for this mission. So I highly recommend that you do this with friends, and it does really make a difference. It does really. I was struggling with this mission, doing it solo, but then I got, 3 of my other friends with me. You don't have to do it with 4 people like here, but, if you at least have 1 other friend with you helping you out, the mission becomes a lot easier. So here, me and my friends took care of it, no problem. We killed all the enemies, and once you deal with the second ambush location, he will take you to the deeds, and in this case, it was right here in the woods. This was tall trees, and the other deed location, it can be in the desert right here. The desert location is actually a little bit easier because there's more cover, but the location when you retrieve the deeds underneath the rock, it's actually pretty easy. Even though there are a lot of enemies coming at you, it's actually a lot less enemies than what you had to deal with at the second ambush location, and they also appear on the map, so they appear red, so it's just a lot easier to deal with these guys. And then right after you complete this, he will actually tell you that he'll follow you back to the sheriff's station. He'll follow you back to be taken in. Do not listen to him. Tie him up. You have the option of tying him up here, or he can follow you. But the second that more enemies spawn, he will actually make a break for it, and he'll run. So tie him up immediately after you get the deeds. Tie him up. And what I highly recommend here is to put him in the back of a wagon. Put him in the back of a wagon, because if you don't put him in the back of a wagon, this is in this case where I completed this mission solo, I did the whole mission solo, they will go after you. A lot of enemies will chase you down when you're trying to get back to whatever town or, wagon that you're taking him to, and they will actually shoot him. And the major difference between this mission and other bounty missions is that in other bounty missions, the enemies are trying to save their boss. But in this case, they're trying to kill this guy, and they will actually target him. They will shoot directly at him. They'll shoot at him before they shoot at you. And I've had it happen where he was in the back of my horse several times doing this mission solo, and I was not able to get him back to the station. He would always get shot and die, so put him in the back of a wagon. It might take a little bit longer, but if you want to take him in alive, you want to bring him in alive, put him in the back of the wagon, just kill all the enemies chasing you, and that's pretty much it for this mission. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. It was a little bit more complicated, but, having a few friends with you, it does really make a difference. So I hope that you guys found this helpful. If anybody has any other questions, comments, or concerns about this mission, let me know down below. I'll try to reply to as many people as I can. I hope you guys found this helpful, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everyone.